Yo, what's poppin', gang? It's your boy, Hollywood Sensei of the Bird Carteezy. You know what I mean? 1/3 and 1/4 of the What It Sound Like podcast, you know. We in the building. What's going on, folks? How y'all doing?
I'm here. I'm not being on time, so
I'm here too, bro.
this is
Definitely everybody here except for, the usual suspect.
this is usually how it goes. It usually starts off with you and me being the timely, punctual niggas, and then these Johnny come latelys kind of trickling
Right.
whenever they get the urge, I guess.
Of course, it'd be the niggas with the glasses that's punctual.
Right? Because we can see the time. We see through the time. But
You know what I mean?
all right.
But, you know what I mean?
One time, so.
We back this week. We got some more albums to talk about. Yeah, I mean, we got some good drops, Chance the Rapper. Yeah, I mean, you had your Kaytranada out there. Gigi Perez, which was a very, we'll get to it.
We're giving eclectic this
We'll
week.
get to it. You know what I mean? And then we got some more reviews coming. We still got Cardi, Sabrina Carpenter, Tiana Taylor, Big X the Plug. Yeah, I mean, we got some, we got some people. Look at.
Well, all right.
Right. But until then, until Con Man show up, let's get into these current events.
Nexus.
All right, so everybody's favorite God damn it, where's my media asset? Shit. Everybody's favorite Canadian.
Jim Carrey.
Your boy.
Jim Carrey.
Your boy Aubrey Graham. He posted on the your man Aubrey Graham.
I don't know him.
AKA Drake, AKA Champagne Poppy. He posted on his IG that he recently purchased Tupac's Death Row chain for $500,000. Right? Posted it on there. You know what I mean? Then you had Image come out. One says, basically the talk around it is he bought a fake chain.
He did. Well, the chain on the left, if the chain on the left is what he purchased, that is not the one on the right. It's just not.
And according to Suge Knight, Drake should get his money back. He spent on the Death Row chain because it's fake. You know what I mean? Suge Knight said it. Also, another Death Row affiliate, used to be Death Row affiliate. He was like a security guard, police officer that used to work for Death Row by the name of Reggie Wright. He came out, he had an interview as well, said that the chain is also fake. So, you know what I mean? Not the flex we thought it was.
It wasn't a flex if it was what it was. It's weird. It's some weird white people spectator like souvenir from the lynching shit. Like, what are you doing buying this shit? God, he's so fucking weird.
Also had rapping Fortes tweeted, told Drake, you don't deserve that chain. And also, if you don't know who Rapping Forte is, Drake stole his basically his whole verse on the Who Do You Love song with YG. Yeah, I mean, so just check that out.
This is
word for word, bar for bar, like he literally took the whole verse. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So Rapping Forte, he definitely don't got no respect for Drake already. You know what I mean? Bro, can you not do that?
It's slow day in news. It sounds
Slow day.
A slow day in news. This is not.
Very slow day in news.
This is not breaking.
And your man, Lil Nas X, has been released after posting $75,000 bail following 4 felony charges that include battery and causing injury to a police officer. So if you don't know,
that's why I did hear about that.
Lil Nas X was out here in LA recently. I don't know what he was on. From the videos I saw, it looked like he may have got slipped something. You know what I mean? And he was out in the middle of the streets, naked with cowboy boots on, just tripping.
What? Yo, were y'all serious?
Yes,
Dead serious.
was arrested for assaulting a cop. He's been charged with 4 felonies. He's been released on bond. I am not obviously an expert in his life. I would
You're not a Lil Nas expert.
I would presume that there is currently something of a mental health issue. He's always talked about, having to manage that. So this just reads to me like that, which is sad for him.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean,
I'm rooting for the boy. Like I want things. I hope he comes into the care of someone who can help. I don't want him to go to jail because he was having a moment and now he's just in jail like that.
Yeah, definitely. I want him to get the help he needs. He deserves. So,
I don't understand why you arrest people who are having mental health stuff. Like it's not.
Yeah, that's why we don't arrest Kanye.
I wish I could mute you from over there. Anyway, hoping the best for him, keeping him in thoughts and
yes, hoping the best.
Good hopes.
Yeah, man.
He's a young lad. I want good things.
Also, in more news, Billboard, released another list. They always coming up with some type of list.
You don't
but this list is your top 20 R&B and hip hop artists of the 21st century. The list, the criteria is based off chart performance and singles, all that. Basically, what you've done on the Billboard chart. So your chart performance is basically the biggest criteria for the. And here's your top 20. Of course, the Fake Chain Buyer at number 1. You got Queen Bee at 2. Weeknd, Chris Brown, Usher, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Eminem, and Alicia Keys round out the top 10. But yeah, that's Billboard top 20 top R&B hip hop artists of the 21st century. And then they had the top 10.
None of this means anything. They just shuffle the same names and they use their own stats as the metric on which to judge. This is not news either. Like this is nothing. This is less than nothing. I vote we stop covering this on the show after this. These are bullshits. They literally just recycle the same 8 or 9 names and then throw somebody in the wrong spot to make people mad. Like this is nothing.
Here's your top 10. I personally have no issue with it. People gonna put out top 10 lists, whatever publication it is. We're a music show. Billboard is a music publication. It's kind of crazy not to talk about music.
Talk about what these same white people keep putting the same 10 names in slightly different order every single month just to get niggas typing fast online. What is this gain? What do we gain from this? Nothing.
But yeah, that's your top 10 R&B, hip hop, female artists of the 21st century, according to Billboard. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, in the works, you got a contemporary Wizard of Oz series titled Dorothy that's in the works on Prime Video. Being brought to you by Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton.
What? Oh, you had me in the first half. You had me in the first half because I know Wizard of Oz is done to death, but we haven't had a series. Certainly not a contemporary one, but Gwen Stefani and who's the other one on The Voice? No, hard pass. I don't know who.
You're a Wizard of Oz fan. You like Dorothy.
But also like contemporary wizard. What does that even mean? The whole point is that she's immediately transported away from like a literal place in time to where it doesn't really matter what time it is. It could be the future, it could be the past. In Oz, the whole point is that it's like a surreal place. I don't know. I don't trust it. What are you doing? It's
I need new glasses.
Yeah.
Y'all give me a series on the Wicked Witch. I'll watch that instead.
I'd watch it if they can keep that
I'm trying to
bald-headed
follow y'all
vulture,
when I'm done.
Cynthia Erivo, with me. But
Oh man.
is
I mean, she don't like Black Americans, so yeah. I mean, we
she
definitely.
sure don't, but she sure loves taking Black American roles.
I mean, we not really not a fan of that lady, to be honest.
What lady?
Cynthia, can you tell the dog to move?
Dorothy?
What's her name? The one that played the Wicked Witch on Wicked.
The black girl. Y'all told me
Yeah.
not to like.
Yeah.
No, all right. Yeah, we don't like her. Boo. Boo, wicked. Boo, wicked bitch.
She's not really a fan of Black Americans, which is, I mean, most British blacks aren't for some reason. I mean, most people throughout the diaspora don't like Black Americans for some reason, but that's a different topic for another day. You know what I mean? Also, last but not least, your man Big Boy is set to release a limited edition washing machine that will play So Fresh and So Clean after each cycle. You know what I mean? So get you a So Fresh and So Clean machine from Big Boy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Outkast. You know what I mean? I might get me one so I can. I like So Fresh and So Clean. That's one of my favorite songs.
It's baby.
Stop trying to grab the damn bottle. You can't have that, man. All right, so your man is late, so we just gonna move forward. You know what I mean? Negroes, ask me what time the show start. I tell them what time the show start, and then they ain't here when the show starts.
So he wouldn't be here at 8.
Right. All right, so let's get into these albums. Calm down, boy. Shout out to the little crying baby in the background. It was his birthday not too long ago, you know. 1 year old. Yeah, man. Well, 1-year-old kid. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. Where the hell is these damn? I swear I just wrote all this shit in here. Oh, all right, here it is. I'm about to say, what's going on? All right, let's start it off with. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Gigi Perez at the beach in every life. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's why I come in late. He ain't want to do this, John. All right, no. Say no more, Connie.
Say no more, Connie. You know what I mean? All right, who want to start this one off?
You should, since you were.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll start because y'all think that I should start.
Yes.
I thought the album was pretty good. It's my first time listening to the shorty. I like the ambiance of it. I like this album is like it stays in this little. It's a nice little gift package for you. Like I don't want to say like it's like stuck in a box. Like you know what I mean. Like, but you know it does have similar sounds on the songs. Like similar feels. And all I like it. Like if you're feeling like this one day, like this soft ambient type of music. Like if you want to just throw that on and put it in the background and vibe out, I think it's a good album for it. It's not a lot of ups and downs and loops. It's just like a straightforward, like little. I don't know if it's a band, but There's a lot of real instruments in there, like live piano, guitar. Yeah, I like it. I don't
I don't know what they call themselves.
it's like alternative like an alternative sound. I mean, I like alternative music. I like music that don't all sound the same. I rock with it. It spoke to me. I get it on like a 7.8 for that John.
7-point ism.
I like it. That was good. You said, ooh.
Yes, it's a high score.
I didn't think this was the high score. My bad. 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Why are you saying, wait, why are you trying to act like I'm acting like what you said doesn't deserve to be good? I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying about it. 7.8 is not too high. It is a high score. When the highest score you can get is a 10, and you were very near 8, it's a lot closer to nothing being wrong. Not that I'm assuming there was. I was simply acknowledging that you gave it a high score. Implying that it doesn't get what it was. But if you want to dial it back because it sounded.
Hold on, let me send this darn thing to Conway. All right, so we got a 7.5 from the. Fuck it, I'll go next. Why not? You know what I mean? So we listened to the extended John, right? The one with 13 songs.
I did, but I don't know what differs.
I think the other one had like 9 songs on it, something like that.
Yeah, I definitely listened to the 13.
No, the other one was 12. All right, yeah.
Oh, so it's just missing.
Just missing one song. But overall, this is my first time listening to Gigi Perez. I didn't even know who she was until Zell brought her up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I appreciate you because I did listen to that Good Charlotte album and that joint was ass. So, you know what I mean? I was trying to do some. I was trying to.
And I appreciate that. I think we should dip some dabbles with a couple of the other genres. But I saw it and I was like, Good Charlotte. Okay, let's click it. 2-pack, a 6-pack of ass. I didn't even get all the way through. I stopped before the end.
It was not what it was supposed to give. But this album, I liked it. Very alternative. I mean, I do fucks with some alternative. I got some alternative in the repertoire. You know what I mean? And also, she got a voice. I mean, shorty, she can sing. You know what I mean? I like what I heard vocally. You know what I mean? Instrumental wise, a lot of acoustic guitars. I mean, occasional keyboards and shit like that. You know what I mean? It was a good sound. You know what I mean? It's something that you could definitely put on when you just vibing in the crib. You know what I mean? You cooking. You know what I mean? You lighting up. You smoking. You know what I mean? Reading, writing, whatever. You know what I mean?
That's what I was
just throw this on and feel good. Like, I mean, it's a nice feel good joint. You know what I mean? And I would recommend it for people if you never even heard of her. You know what I mean? Check this joint out. It's a pretty solid joint. You know what I mean? I like it. I definitely listen to it again. Let me see the songs I like.
I'll run it back too.
I like I like Sleeping. Normalcy is a good song. I like Chemistry. You know what I mean? And also Please Be Rude is another good one. I like that one too. You know what I mean? Overall, I'll give this album a. Come on now.
Yeah, I do want to say I love this the Sailor song, like the first song on the album.
Yeah, that's a good joint. Yeah. I give it a 7.2. I mean, a solid joint. It's not. I mean, it's not your conventional debut album, but it still work. I fucks with it.
Yeah, that's all good. Like I could see the appeal in it. Like it's not my specific target genre every time I throw on my headphones, but I see what's good about it.
Okay. I have less to report. It was not objectionable. It reminds me of a few other acts that I'm familiar with. The alternative umbrella is real broad. Like when I think alternative music, I think more like kind of more like rock influenced. Is my first thought for alternative music. But obviously, alternative can just kind of refer to anything that isn't exclusively pop music. So it made me think. I didn't realize it was a person either, even though the name is like a proper name. I thought it was like a band, like the Neighborhood or Passion Pit or something. It gave me a little like Florence and the Machines, not really because of the style, but just like the fullness of it. I don't think I would recommend it, but I would put it on without asking somebody else. Like, like if I wasn't sure what to give in the room, this is something that I think would not be like intrusive. So I think it works. It also reminded me of like the Lumineers, that sound that was real good in like the 2012s, 2013s, But overall, solid. I could see going back to see what else she's done. I saw there's only one other album before this. And she looks interesting. She looks like she's an interesting personality. She's creative and clever. I'd also give it a 7. Doesn't hit wrong on anything that I recalled. I wasn't watching as closely to like tell the songs between each other, but I noticed some distinctions. Obviously, 7 is appropriate.
You got 7 what?
Yeah. I think a 7 is appropriate.
7 is appropriate. All righty.
All right. Well, I mean that pretty much averages a 7.2, 7.1.
All right, so Mallory with the 7. The Gigi Perez, shout out to Con Bay Area's own. What's going on?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Well, look who this is.
Shout out to the Yay area in the building. Yeah, I mean, what you think about this Gigi Perez joint?
Surprising. It's cool.
Good.
You don't got nothing to eat at home?
Oh, okay. Talking about eating. I'll give it like a 6.6.
Oh,
6.
well, that's pretty much the average.
All righty.
We're all kind of in agreement here.
Mm.
We got a 6.6 for Gigi.
Yeah, strictly off the name, I was thinking like maybe like a Jessie Reyez type, one
Right. That's what I was thinking.
And then when it started, I was like, oh.
So what it sound like rating? 7. I mean, shout out to Gigi Perez. You know what I mean? That's a good, solid rating. Some replay value on the album.
Real mean on this motherfucker.
So, good joint.
We can be real unforgiving on here.
Very. So, to get a 7 on your debut and you an artist we never even heard of, yeah. Because you could have got a 2. You know what I mean?
And even that can be generous.
Definitely. All right, let's get to the next joint. We're going to go with I don't know why they wouldn't let me find a better picture. But this big ass fucking picture, you know what I mean?
Is there like an, I know what it's, but is there like an image in the image? Is it like is an illusion? Like I've been looking at it trying to see like, is there something in it or is it just.
How many have we covered so far?
That was the first one.
Just the first one. But the next one.
I'm right on time.
Next one we are
events
Ain't No Damn Way by Kaytranada.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no damn way.
Ain't No Damn Way by Kaytranada. Who wants to start it off?
I'm actually more curious about how you felt about it because this sound. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard this, I was like, "This some Hollywood would pick."
I mean, it is a fire John. I mean, even though it was Mallory's suggestion, but I mean, I am a Kaytranada.
That's a positive on either side then.
I mean, I am a Kaytranada fan. I'm gonna keep all right. I'll start off. I'm gonna be honest. The album just I'm not a dancing nigga. I mean, you know me.
Don't lie. I didn't see you bust a move, gang. Don't lie.
I'm a real just, post up, keep the scene type boy. But this joint, this shit make a nigga run. Like I started like the whole album. It's a vibe. It just make you want to move, make you want to dance. Like,
were you in the car or you were just around the house listening to it?
I was actually when I first started listening to it, I was in the car driving to work. And then I was at work listening to it. I was doing my patrol.
Okay.
Or whatever. My patrols usually take me like 30 minutes, but because I kept stopping the fucking I kept stopping to dance and shit.
So
it took me it took me a while because I'm like, it's a real fun joint. I like it. You know what I mean? Like from the beginning to the end, like I ran this joint front to back. I feel like it's a no skipper. You know what I mean? For me, like,
and it's not long. It's 35 minutes.
It's not long at all. But yeah, this was a very enjoyable album. Like production, Kaytranada always like production is just, he liked that with the producer. But like the production was there, everything. I loved it. Like I would recommend this 10 times out of 10 to anybody. To go listen to this joint. Like it's really nothing negative I can say. Like it could be a little longer. Y'all know how I like longer projects, but it don't matter. Like this joint was what I needed it to be. And it did what it was supposed to do. So.
Ooh.
I got a 9.3. Crazy. And of course, my favorite songs on here, Space Invader. I like Championship. What else? Target Joint, Goodbye Bitch, and the joint Do It Again with TLC. That's my shit.
So is it fair to say that I know y'all musical taste there? Because I said when I heard this, I said Hollywood would like some shit like this. You see what I'm saying? And then when I brought up that album, that I was like, oh, this is my first time hearing this artist. I was like, this is something Mal would like. I'm pretty. Huh?
Which one was that one?
Which one was that one? It was the one with like the artsy face and all that shit. I gotta find it.
Gal
died.
Oh yeah, Gal died.
Yeah.
This album, you
we're on the money there because that one did make its way into the library. She does have a home now.
I know y'all musical taste.
You're getting there.
Come on, bro. Come on now.
I choose not to be perceived, but you do have a little dips and dabbles of my taste. That said, I will knock out my review. I didn't finish this album. It got on my nerves. It
was your recommendation.
It was. I really wanted to like it, guys. I really wanted to. But I realized that it suffers from the same thing that happens to every Kaytranada album, which is I'll like one song and down the whole album, and I'll skip every other one every time it comes on. I only listened to this while I was sitting down, so maybe that helped. Or maybe that hindered my experience. Like I was at my desk trying to do work at first, and I was just like, "What the fuck? Shut up!" Like it was just after 3 minutes of looping a beat, I want to fight. I'm just, please stop. There's no words. There's no bridge. There's no nothing. It's just a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop, and I just want to scream. So I've tried twice on this album. Once when I was alone, and then once when I got home with Denzel. And after song 2.5, he was like, so we didn't get great feels from this. But That's not to say that it's bad at his job. He's great at his job. That's why everybody likes it. Why he wins fucking Grammys. If I was out and drinking and dancing already, this would probably work. It doesn't make me want to start. That's the me that I am. So I will give it a 6-8 because I can tell that he is good at his job. It's just not, it doesn't induce me to be like, put on that Ain't No Damn Way and don't touch it. Like, so that's where I'm at with that. But it's not, I'm not gonna say it's bad, and I'm not gonna tell somebody else don't listen to it. It's not gonna reoccur for me.
All right. Who up next?
I'll go since I see Zell right there, and she already said they didn't finish it. So
Yeah, I think frankly he would probably give it not applicable.
So surprisingly, I'm in the middle on this one. I'm actually on both y'all sides in this conversation because I'm not what you would call a Kaytranada fan. This is like I would say this is my first listen. But typically when it comes to this type of genre, it's annoying for me as well. So when I first started to listen, I was like, oh shit, fucking with what it sounds like. This is the homework. That's what it be like sometimes. Like it be like, oh, it be dreadful.
Sometimes
it be dreadful. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes when we get these homework assignments, I'll be like, nigga. But I actually got to enjoy it. At first, when I first came on, because this isn't a genre I typically listen to, I was like, ah, here we go. But then furthering into listening to it, I did enjoy it because I was like, oh, this is like some Jet Radio, some you know that what's that one song? I wonder if you take you home.
Would you still be in love, baby?
Exactly. That's that's how this is the kind of vibe it gave me. You feel me? Now it didn't have as much as like the lyricism should have been there. So if it would have been more of like what we just said, where it's that type of vibe, I wish it was some catchiness on that side as well. But it's more so on the beat side. So as far as the beats and shit, fire. If they put this in the video game, I would be like, yo. Oh, deadass. If this was in a video game, I'd be like, yo.
He does have some beat boop sensibility.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if the nigga went that route, the nigga be way richer than what he is. You feel me? But anyways, make a long story short, I give it a 7.2. I think it was that great. It might even be a 7.5. I actually enjoyed it. I actually was getting, you know what I mean? I was rocking the shoulders. It was cool.
See? Yes. When it's got the right atmosphere, I feel like this will bring off. Like everyone will dance for hours.
Y'all know how my impression of this, of like if you can visually see how I reacted to this. Has anybody watched the Goofy movie? So you know how the I guess what would you call that, Sasquatch or whatever? He's all angry and shit, and then he got the headphones. He supposed to be mad, but then he started
doing it.
Yeah, that was me. I was like, okay, all right.
Yo, that movie, that scene always used to crack me the fuck up when I was a young boy. You know what I mean? But so no score from Zell, or are we good?
Do you want to score Kaytranada or no? No.
All right, so
that was a no.
The three scores that we have, the scale says 7-7. You know what I mean? Okay. So
more than admirable.
Another good joint. You know what I mean?
Generous.
But it's all right, let's get to the next one. All right, who we got next? Cardi B's ex-husband.
Oh, that's my time, y'all.
You got Offset with Kiari.
Tris.
Yeah, I mean, I believe this is his third solo project.
Woo.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, who wants to start this one off?
I didn't play it. I didn't touch not one piece of it. I wish he was left off Bad and Bougie. I had a little bit of time to get to everybody, and this was not a priority. So y'all got it, but
you gotta stop being so political on the platform, gay. You can't keep doing this.
I didn't have time. I didn't even finish all of the very last one I was on, but I got way further on that.
All right, so who all finished it?
Who listened to this?
What?
Did you listen to this?
What?
Did you listen to it? Because I ain't.
Oh, I forgot about Offset. No, I didn't listen to Offset, bro.
All right.
Was it good? I missed something.
I mean, since I guess me and Con Man only listened to it, so
did y'all? Did I miss something?
I'll give a quick review.
Was it good?
To me, best album out of all the albums he released.
Yeah, liar.
You know what I mean?
You lie like
better. It is. It's better than this first one.
Offset is a good music maker.
It's better than Follow It 4, which was good. Set It Off was okay, but it's better than this one. To me, the production was there. I like the features, some fire features on there. What's the features I like? The John Different Species with Gunna, fire. The song Bodies featuring Jid. That's probably the best song on the album. You know what I mean?
I knew that.
The sample, the Let the Bodies Hit the Floor sample, Jid verse, even Offset verse was crazy. You know what I mean? What else? The John Run It Up with Key Glock. I like that, John.
You know I rock with Key Glock.
Never Let Go with John Legend. I like that song as well. Proud of Myself with Tizo Touchdown, another good John. You know what I mean? Overall, best, like I said, it's the best project I've heard from Offset. You know what I mean? It's a lot of, a substantial amount of lyrical growth from the last album. You know what I mean? Also, a lot of, subliminals. Direct shots at, of course, the ex-wife.
Is it a
I mean, it's in there. You know what I mean?
He said that he's not going. He said he's not dissing her in this joint.
After that,
he definitely dissed her. You know what I mean? He definitely was dissing Cardi. You know what I mean? A few times. But overall, I thought it was a very spirited effort by the young man from Atlanta. You know what I mean? It was a good, it was a nice joint. I gave it a 7.
Gave it a 7?
Yeah, I gave it a 7. I feel like this was his best effort so far as all of his solo projects. You know what I mean? From production to the subject matter to the, features and everything. I mean, he did a good job. Even though, I know a lot of people out there team Cardi, which you should be. You know what I mean? But I fucks with the album. You know what I mean? I don't really care about their personal life. So, 7 for me. You know what I mean?
All right, Con Man, what you think? Was it? Did
I
miss
know
something?
he was fucked with the Migos, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually not a bad album, bro.
I
can't even cap. Now, mind you, is it repetitive? That's what you're gonna get from the Migos. Like anytime you get I don't give a fuck what Migo it is. It's gonna be repetitive. So
definitely.
Was it like my favorite project? No, but I didn't expect that because it's Offset. You feel me? No disrespect. 2, yeah, I agree. This was his best effort, nigga. Like I feel like this was the first time he got in the booth and actually tried to show some artistry. You feel me? Right. Like there was some real, you could tell in his bars that there was more thought process into what he was trying to say versus, oh, I want to talk about money, cars, and we living it like this. Like, nah, he actually talking about some introspective shit. You feel what I'm saying? And he does that on multiple songs. It's not just 1 or 2. It's like at least 5 songs that he's being, vulnerable in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I think that was really dope. I hated the song Pills. I thought that shit was garbage.
Yeah, I don't like that John either. I don't like that one.
Yeah, that shit was garbage. What was the one with Jid? Fire. That sample, that the way that they went about it, fuego. That shit is fuego. Yeah, good effort, bro. Like E for effort, nigga. Like it's not a bad album. This is one of those projects that if I had to listen it into the car, I'm not gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be mad. I'll ride to it. It's not something I would put on, but if I'm in the car with my little cousins, because this is like, okay, we listen to the Migos, this is our generation type shit, I'd be like, all right. I ain't gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, comment, and you know why I believe you? Because there's certain artists like when they come up, I'm automatically like this is automatic zero from Bull. Like this is one of them bulls. I thought like, oh, this automatic zero from Common. All right, this one actually might have a couple Jones in there.
It was good.
It's a couple.
Decent, bro.
No cap. This John was solid.
And y'all know my scores be higher than y'all scores usually. You know what I'm saying?
What you give it, Common?
Shout out to all.
Can't give it. What did I give the other one? 7.2. I'm gonna give this one a 6.8. 6.8.
6.8.
Yeah, 6.8, which is crazy from me.
Literally not that serious.
All right. So,
read that much more. Yeah, made me laugh.
We got a 7.
You laugh? Yeah. I'm fine. Yeah, laugh at a black dude. Shut up. Yeah.
So the what it sound like rating?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever given out zeros though. I think that's my mouth thing. I don't think I've ever given out.
I think if the range is at best a 10, if you can give something a 10 for being presumably.
So Offset walks away with the 7 on their scale. Shout out to Offset. You know what I mean? We'll see which album is better because Cardi album about to drop next month. So I mean,
oh no, I already know her shit gonna be.
We can
better.
compare the
I
two.
already heard a few. She sound like she gonna be yeah.
Sound like she about to smoke it.
I mean,
she did just smoke it. Listen, she did just
never a
smoke
competition.
She did just go ham on that imaginary player. So you know what I mean, she did smoke.
Is that your world tour or your girls tour?
You know what I mean? But all right, let's get to the next one. One of my favorites from this list.
Who?
Wonder if I take.
So you got Supreme Clientele 2 by Ghostface Killah. You know what I mean? Supreme Clientele came out. The first one came out in 2004. So this album was about 20 plus years in the making. The next one, but we are on Supreme Clientele 2.
I like that.
Who want to start it off?
I like that. I mean, I liked it. I expected to, so maybe that's part of it. I went in knowing that, like, out of everybody on the list, the one I'm most familiar and comfortable with would be Ghostface. It's been a little while. I was wary, but optimistic going in, and it opens with the intro with Redman, and I was like, are we doing my thing? Are we just doing the thing where they're like, I don't care if the 22-year-olds want to listen to this. Like, this might not be for y'all, and that's fine. This is for the Gen X and
for the old niggas.
Motherfuckers. And here I am. Iron Man was cute. I liked that. That was fun. I've always really appreciated like his ear for like the samples he goes with and stuff, and not just because he's of a generation where they kind of pull from a lot of the
of a certain age
same thing. Like they pull from like your parents' R&B soul classics and then put that into a sample. But I'm like, it's like my nostalgia button. Yes. I was excited to see Styles P on the Curtis May one. I liked Windows. I did the skits. I kept laughing out loud. Like I know skits can be corny or whatever, but they made me laugh every time.
Skits was funny. They was funny.
I liked Beatbox. I liked the trial, but that could have also been just like, I get the band back together. All my friends coming out. Oh, speaking of, what's that Friends? You My Friend? I know I'm kind of jumping, but that You My Friend one was kind of, it gave the heart part,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was feeling a lot of that throughout. So I was like, oh, look at you, kind of harkening back to.
What you know about the hearts?
So I thought that was nice. And then for Method Man to come in and do the thing, I was just like, yeah, Ghostface. And then we closed with another skit. I thought it was solid. Didn't piss me off. I would absolutely listen to it again and enjoy it each time. I will give this. I don't want to be too annoying about it, but I'd give it like an 8.9 or a 9.1. Like I like it. Like I really like it, and I don't think it's just because like
It's old.
No, I don't mean like just because like my personal taste. Like I think like in the realm of like production and engineering and mixing and all of those things, and like who he's gathered and how they, nobody overstayed their welcome. All of that. I think it was very strong.
So we got an 8.9 from Mallory.
Yeah.
Maybe a 9.1, but an 8.9 for now.
Yeah, 8.9 I'm sure of. I'm sure.
Who want to go next? Fuck it, I'll go.
Fucking once, fellas.
I'll go. You know what I mean? I just want to say, I said this last show. The older generation of rappers, they keep coming out with bangers. You know what I mean? They just keep dropping bangers. Like, we got Nas who been on his run. LL Cool J dropped his fire John. You know what I mean? This John is fire. I like what I heard from Dre and Snoop recently, what they dropped. I ain't really too much like the Ice Cube John, but I mean, we can talk about that another day. You know what I mean? But this album, I mean, if you fuck with bars, you like hip hop, you like niggas who can rap, you know what I mean? You turn this on. Like, I mean, from the go, I mean, I've always been a Ghostface fan. Like, he's always been my favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan. So, I mean, I had super high expectations for this job because Supreme Clientele, that is like my favorite Ghostface album besides Iron Man. Yeah, I mean, so I had and also Bulletproof Wallace, another fire jump. I mean, but overall, I love the features on here. You know what I mean? Raekwon, Method Man, you know what I mean? Conway the Machine, MOP on this joint, Styles P. Like, you know what I mean? I just love it's back to the real hip hop. You know what I mean? Real New York shit.
Hip hop.
You know what I mean? Real New York shit. You know what I mean? It's a good joint. I'm a rap. Production, the samples, like Ghostface did his thing on this joint. Like I fucks with it. I banged it down.
Nice handful.
22 songs. And for it to be 22 songs, it's not that long either. You know what I mean? It's only like 48, 49 minutes for it to be 22
skits. I mean, he's got like 4 skits on the video.
Yeah, so 18 songs, 4 skits. You know what I mean? But overall, it's a solid joint. It's one of the better rap projects of the year. You know what I mean? You could definitely put it up there with Clips, Jid, and all them niggas. You know what I mean? It's up there for it basically almost got the same scores. You know what I mean? So but I gave this joint, me and Mallory had the same joint, but I got it at 8.9.
All right, Con Man, that's you, bro.
Yeah, you have to go. I've been watching your face the whole time. You hated it.
I don't want to do
why you hate it.
I don't want to do this to y'all. So
do it.
Y'all can skip.
Y'all can skip. Man, come on, bro. We all.
So much
I want to know what you got to say, bro. Come on, man. Don't do this.
You gotta say it. Tell us why.
Shit was. I thought this was garbage, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just thought this shit was garbage.
He said it again.
Not trying to even be disrespectful. I thought shit it's not it, gang. I y'all put this shit up with Malice.
I wasn't gonna
give Clips,
but it's fun.
That's gross. Fucking gross. Like
not gross.
Like sick. But like but I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all mean y'all like it, I love it. But
not really though.
Don't play that shit.
I could give you a whole breakdown why, but I don't.
Yeah, that's why we're here. That's what we're here for.
All right, well. One of my least favorites was Fourth Disciple. I thought
Just no hard pass.
Like it sounded like he tried to hyper focus on storytelling, and the way that he went about it wasn't creative. And I feel like at this point I'm kind of spoiled by hip hop to where if somebody's doing a 1-2, a 1-2, and when they just do that and it's no real like there's no nothing surprising, there's just a 1-2 punch, is not impressive to me no more. Especially like I mean to Hollywood's point, with all these old heads coming back and actually doing good albums, I don't see how we can hear Ghostface and be like kudos. That's just me. I don't see how y'all got that, but that's me. I also feel like I like Windows. I can say that. I thought Windows was cool. Um what else? I like the old school beats. I like the beatbox. I like the old school samples of like how they do announcements and somebody on the speaker and the microphone, the turntables. That's cool. But that's not gonna carry you, gang. Like that's not gonna do it. The nostalgia is only gonna get you so far. So it's like, as far as bars, I didn't hear nothing intricate or double entendre or similes or anything that I felt like was. And again, to his point, he said that the album was what 22 songs, but it didn't feel like 22 songs.
That's not that.
It didn't feel like that because most of the songs was hella short. Most of it was like a quick ass freestyle, and then that was it.
I did notice they skewed a little short, like for him.
It was hella ran through. Like even when it was just like some of those was like it's like as if he put hella interludes into the fucking album. Like wasn't even like a song for a couple of times. So for me, 4.7, nigga, like that shit was shit was under subpar for me. Maybe I missed something and y'all gotta educate me, but from my listen, I was not fucking with it, bro.
All right.
Sure.
The comment 5.7.
I said 4.7.
Oh, 4.7, my bad. The comment 4.7.
How bad 8 paying the 5?
All right. All right, like, look, this. Man, what I can say about this album, like a lot of these old heads be making or have been making albums, they like try to bring some of the new, like the new school sound and stuff. Try to bring some new artists in there. I can appreciate that he didn't do that. I can appreciate that he like, I'm gonna just stay true, and I'm gonna just. Y'all want a Ghostface album in 2025? Ghostface album 2025 is not going to be him experimenting. He, you know what I mean? He know what he's good at. He knows what he do, and he did it. I can appreciate that. Like, I appreciate everything that y'all was talking about from the art. Look at the art, it's like Looney Tunes shit. Like the skits, like Redman with the energy, like
even bitch ass Dave Chappelle.
Like, yeah, Dave Chappelle. Like, look. I can appreciate that. It's like a blast from the past. It's like, but it's like he was kind of trying. Not he was, but I gotta rely on nostalgia for it to be good. Like I gotta like for me to like the only reason why I would tell somebody to listen to it is because it's like you gotta be a certain age and you gotta understand like the funny things that's going on in between the art. But like Kanye said, when it comes to the bars and things like that. I'm not super wild. I'm not super impressed. Just because like I've heard better from you, like you know what I mean. Like I've heard better from your kids in the rap game who rap like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but you gotta.
I wouldn't say it's like.
Yeah, shout out to Ghostface though. I'm glad he's still dropping music. It's starting to make me feel like because I used to kind of clown on old heads for dropping music, but they don't be making fun of the old rock stars when they be dropping their music. So hip hop is new for the world. Like, you know what I mean? This just started in like the late 80s and things like that. You know what I mean? So we never really even seen what it looks like for somebody in our field to grow old and then still do their thing. We be trying to make it lame for our old heads to do that, but don't we want this to be our thing? Like, don't we want
Right.
somebody that could get rich in rap and just keep doing rap for their whole entire life? Don't we want
Right.
that? You know what I mean? A voice for their generation forever. I thought we wanted that. So I appreciate that it's happening. But like for the craft, I'm gonna give the album. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Give the album 6.5. Just because I like what it is for the game. I hope that, you know what I mean, our old heads can keep dropping music and still seeing a little success in it, and I hope that it's still relevant when they drop. You know what I mean? So yeah, but shout out to Ghostface. I mean, but like Tommy said, we've been hearing a lot since our last Ghostface album. We've been hearing a lot of good stuff, a lot of good music.
So once again, 7.2, another 7.
That's good. I mean, that's not, you know.
It's been all 7 so far.
The score.
You know what I mean?
It's
So shout out to Ghostface. You know, next John. One of my other favorites, probably one B out of the favorites. You know, if Supreme Clientele was 1A, this is 1B. Yeah, I mean, but you got Chance the Rapper back with Starline. You know what I mean?
I just noticed the star above me. I've only seen it like on my phone. This is the biggest I've seen this picture, so I didn't notice there was a star above his head.
So who wants to start it off with this?
Yeah, I'll start it off. Like, bro,
We didn't finish.
I finished it. I've listened to this album. Yeah.
My bad.
Yo, bro, like, I'm sorry. I'm a Chance fan, y'all. Like, when he be dropping, like, his last couple projects that he dropped, I don't know if it was a couple or maybe his last project that he dropped. You know what I mean? I wasn't really that big a fan of it. This joint, I like this album. I would throw this album back on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have thrown this album back on. I have songs to sing on my playlist now. I like the joint with like Vince Staples. I like the joint, bro. I mean, not Vince Staples, Vic Mensa. I like the joint with Joey Badass. I like pretty much a lot of these songs. There's a couple of these songs that I didn't really rock with. Like, I didn't have to download them. But those are like far and few between. And it's either it's good or I like it and I'm gonna download it. You know what I'm saying? So I like this album. Was curious what y'all think because Chance, you know, he has this like specific sound where it's like he's tapping into the younger him for the music. Like, I've always appreciated that side of him, but I can see why people would not like it. But I like this album a lot, man. I'm gonna give Chance album an 8.5. I like that, bro.
8.5.
Yeah, I like this album.
What were you saying?
It depending on what y'all say, I could probably raise it, no lie. But like, I'm not dropping it. It's at least it's at least 8.5.
It can only go up.
Yeah, you're not talking that.
So Zell with the 8.5. Who next? Yeah. All right. You muted.
So this is for me what y'all felt for Ghostface Killah, because I am a Chance the Rapper fan. Have been for a long time. I think that his voice is one of the most important in hip hop culture. I've been feeling like this, been saying this for a very long time. His bars stupid intricate. When you listen to his music or his albums, they speak to a cultural, not only just a cultural sound, but he always speaks to what's going on currently in a way that most rappers can't. Like, he touches on spirituality. He touches on one thing I've always loved is our lineage, where we come from, like paying homage to like our, either it be our ancestors or just our elders in general. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's always shouted out his grandma, whatever the case may be. Like one of my favorite songs on there is No More Old Men. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If you actually listening to what he's saying, bro, like dude, like he's really that nigga, bro. Like I really feel that the same praise that niggas give Jid and shit like that, they really gotta give it the Chance the Rapper. He's really that nigga, bro.
Say something real quick. Like, I know y'all. This is Chance for me. Him and Kendrick, like they kind of in the same kind of lane. They in the same kind of bag because Chance be using these triple entendres and Chance be really trying to make music for the culture. He really be trying to uplift women, like in the music that I be hearing. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick has a couple songs where he's like girl, back that ass or bounce that shit. Like but he also has music where he's like uplifting women and things like that. And the introspection that they do in their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I got Kenny, but still, Chance.
I agree. I agree with everything you're saying. That's exactly how I feel. It's like almost every time these people, I want to say Jid, Kung Fu Kenny, and Chance the Rapper. When I listen to their music, I don't never feel like I'm listening just to music. I feel like I'm listening to a history lesson. I feel like I'm listening to a fucking what is it called? What is it called when you go to church and you talk about your story?
Sermon.
A sermon, but it's called something else. It's like when you survive something.
Testimony.
Yeah, I'm listening to a testimony. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the hip hop idols that I put like above a lot of people. And when they deliver, I have a lot to say because I really listen. Like I run these albums back multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like I ran this album back like at least 3 times. I won't get too long winded. I'll say the last couple of things. BJ the Chicago Kid. Another artist, in my opinion, that does not get his fucking due flowers. This nigga is an amazing singer. He's an amazing artist that when I first got put onto the Chicago sound, I was fucking with Chicago the Kid. You feel me? I was fucking with Chance the Rapper, all these people, like what they sound is and how they put it into the music. And a lot of them been fucking with the West too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing both of them did songs with Kaytranada. You know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, this album's really fucking good. I give it a 9. I think it was fucking fire. I'm looking forward to more music from him, and I feel like I really want to see what he does with some of his music videos to translate what he wanted to do in this album. So yeah, really good, really authentic artist.
High praise. Do you want to go? Do you want me to go? I'll go. I didn't get to finish it. I made it to Lion Babe DJ's song, and then the show started, so I, cut it, which is disappointing because the last 4 songs I expected good things. Jay Electronica and Jasmine Sullivan, The first chance I ever heard was on that Kanye song, Ultralight Beam, and then that was right when Coloring Book came out, so I started listening to that, and I listened to it constantly, like sick, crazy, constantly. But I've never really taken a whole lot of Chance after that. I do like his style. He gives almost like musical theater. Like if he had, like if there was like a slight, he could have been on stage. He's got a personality that comes through the music. That said, about the album itself, it was good. I like how he, interjects history and social commentary. I really like how he gets ultra specific about like how you were talking about describing like elders and things, like talking about like the matching the shoes with the hat. I like how reverent he is of things. He he seems to have like a deep respect for the things he talks about and cares about, and I think that's cool. Some of it sounds a little young. I thought he was older. So when I was listening to it, I'm like, but then I looked it up and he's 32, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind then. I don't know why I thought he was older than that, but him being 32 and talking about what he talks about put, things in a lot clearer perspective. I think he does a good job at his job most of the time. I think it can get a little sometimey for me, a little annoying. Sometimes it's a little nasally, but for not having finished it, I would give it at least a 7.5.
At least a 7.5.
At least a 7.5 from what I've gotten from it. If I go back to get the full run of it, I'm sure there are a dip and dabble for a few things. Or maybe I'd add the whole album and just favor a couple songs in particular or whatever. But this isn't a bad Chance job. Chance has, chops. He just separate of that. I did hear that a lot of the girls that be down in Chicago, they were like, "Yo, my homegirl from Chance, like, we be cheating on his like all crazy."
All right, so Starline, Chance the Rapper. Obviously, to me, and probably to a lot of people, I feel like this is his best project since Coloring Book. Yeah, I mean, and that came out in 2016, so we almost 10 years. But I mean, also I want to apologize to Chance the Rapper. I mean, I want to apologize to you because at one point in time, I said that that you wasn't better than Big Crit. You know what I mean? I stood 10 toes on that. I stood 10 toes on that. You know what I mean? But I'm a man of accountability.
Won't he do it?
A man that can admit when he was wrong. So
you better preach, preacher.
You know what I mean? I was wrong. You know what I mean? You are better than Big Crit. But let me get to the album. You know what I mean? The album itself, like I said, best project since Coloring Book. You know what I mean? Chance has always been one of the best rappers when it comes to subject matter. Like, you know what I mean? Just what he talks about in his songs, what he chooses to give light on in his music, he always has been one of the best at that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate him for, you know what I mean, speaking on the topics that he does speak on within his music. You know what I mean? Because he's great at it. You know what I mean? A lot of artists try to step into that range and talking about other shit that may seem important. They just can't execute it the right way. You know what I mean? So I do agree with Zell as, in a certain way, a certain fashion, you can compare him to Kendrick. You know what I mean? As far as what they speak about in the music, as far as the subject matter goes. You know what I mean? The bars, of course, you know what I mean? It's a lot of intricacy in there. You know what I mean? A lot of entendres. You know what I mean? A lot of punchlines, similes, metaphors, shit like that. You know what I mean? You could tell the pen was, you know what I mean? You could tell the pen was working while he was off. Like, you know what I mean? So, but let me get to the songs that I like. I like the Negro Problem. That's a good John. I like the Ride with the Do or Die. Shout out to Classic Chicago. You know what I mean? Chicago niggas,
they went crazy on that one. Bro said, fuck all the introspective shit. Let's get back to that. You feel me?
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I like Back to the Go with Vic Mensa. Nice joint. The Highs and the Lows, probably my favorite joint.
I was hoping he was gonna mention that. That shit with Joey Badass fire.
Yeah, he fucked that joint up. Also, like Gun in Your Purse with Young Thug and Tia Corinne. That joint go fire. That joint is fire. I fucks with Tia Corinne. She nice. You know what I mean? Tree with Lil Wayne and Smino. I like that joint.
Already been told I fuck with
that. Speed of Light with the BJ Chicago Kid and Lion Babe. I like that one as well. And then the Speed of Love with Jasmine Sullivan. Another good joint. That was a good way to end the album. Overall, this probably, like I said, this was one of my, like I said, 1A, 1B with Ghostface. One of my favorite joints out of the whole joint we listened to. And yeah, Chance is back. You know what I mean? It's can't say anything else but that. But that he back. I mean, and I gave this joint an 8-8.
Respect.
He's
Man.
awarded high scores today.
I just want to mention something. I remember a long time ago we talked about um regional sounds, bro, and I don't I can't respect the concept of people saying they can't like music that because it comes from a different region, bro.
Right.
Because when I first heard Chance, I was turned the fuck up, and it wasn't a West Coast nigga, and it wasn't a West Coast sound, it wasn't a West Coast beat, it wasn't a nigga talking about the West Coast. I love knowing, like, people forget that hip hop is in our culture. People forget that being part of being black is part of knowing hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like if you listen to the origins of hip hop, it has always been the storytelling of what is going on in the black experience. So it was never about the West versus the East, about the South or the you know what I mean, the Midwest. It was about this is the black experience over here. This is the black experience over here. This is the black experience over here. So I never listened to this music and be objective because I'm a West Coast nigga. I've always loved to learn. I always loved to hear the creativity in the artistry that comes from all these different people. Y'all remember when we first did the one of our first episodes was the jazz episode. You feel me? And Gil Scott Heron, that nigga's from Chicago. So it's like for niggas to, I think it's the most dumbest shit to approach music or approach anything in life because you want you to be represented in this thing, trying to like separate yourself from your brothers and sisters because they from a different place. Like that shit is so weird to me, bro. Because they voices and the things that they speak on is something that you should be able to relate to. So I don't know, bro. Like to me, like Chicago is one of my favorite musical places. Like I've been to Chicago twice. So it's like for me when I hear that concept of regional sound and how people feel about that, like not being able to grasp or like regional sounds, it's just that's insane to me. It's insane. Like even fucking Wale. Wale's one of my favorite rappers. Niggas from DC. Like, I can't relate to all the shit that nigga be talking about. Like, them niggas got a whole different culture out there. But that nigga's a real artist. It's a real artist, bro. How could you not respect that? How could you not respect the bars and how these niggas go about their art, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know where we lost the craft. Like part of being hip hop was, nigga, you was in a small room with a fucking turntable and you brought something new to the stage every time. You had to be a student of the game. You had to love something new. It wasn't something like that was copy and paste, and everybody sound the same like what we got today with mumble rap. Like everybody had a different sound, so it's like, nigga, how did we get here? I don't know, bro. That's just my little spill. I just thinking out loud, bro. It's just weird. I love hearing different music and different artists.
No, so
Yeah.
well, obviously within music, it's uh, prevalent in that there's kind of like flattening of things, but I've been meaning to read about that, uh, like a greater effect of how like people don't have regional accents as heavy as they used to, um, because like of how like transplants move into the city and like the just your natural tongue is kind of lost. Like think about like those really old New York accents. Like people don't talk like that anymore. But why? Where did those people go? They still live in these places, but like the dialect is different, and so thus it is represented everywhere. Where like especially phones, everyone is seeing everything everywhere all at once, instead of like kind of cultivating something where you're at and it being regionally specific. Chance sounds like where he's from. He talks about where he's from all the time, but he just sounds like his voice, his accent, his whole self, his demeanor is intentionally influenced by where he's from. And I think that's a hallmark of some of our more accomplished and favorite rappers. They make like where they're from is what makes them, you know.
Yeah,
it's what we get
I
when we
mean,
represent.
to piggyback on all that, I mean, as a nigga from the East Coast, you know what I mean, I'm from Philly, 215. The first rapper I ever like said was my favorite, the one that I loved the most growing up, was from the West Coast. It was Snoop Dogg. Nigga, I'm not from LA. I don't know shit about Compton, Long Beach, nothing. You know what I mean? But the music, I loved it. I loved the sounds. I loved what I was hearing. You know what I mean? I never went, you know what I mean? I didn't go down south until like in my late teens. You know what I mean? But I loved what I was hearing from down there. I mean, I never been, you know what I mean, to Atlanta. I was never in Texas. I was never in Mississippi or Louisiana and none of that shit. But I love what I was hearing from there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do agree with Con, man. It's kind of corny for you. Like, I get it. If you're not from there, you don't understand it. Like, I mean, that's cool. But say you don't understand it, that's fine. But I mean, if you love music and you love what music is about and what it brings, you should want to tap into the history of it and look into how music has you know, the influence of music from different areas. I mean, not just from where you live. Like, I mean, you know, but you know, that's a different conversation for a different day. But 8.4 for Chance the Rapper. You know what I mean?
But real quick, like just imagine the Hot Boys not being respected because they from, you feel me, the South. Like, you know what I mean? Or
People at the time that said that, they were like, "Fuck them country bama ass niggas." Like, I don't
that's crazy. Like Andre 3000 and Big Boy,
I mean, the
and like,
South got something to say. That's why he
right.
had to say it.
This is what I'm saying, bro. It's like, nigga, like that was niggas don't understand that this is what hip hop was founded on, is that we had a sound that we could tell our stories where we was shut down in every other way. Like, you know what I mean? Our fucking what do you call that? Not just public figures, but what is it called when you like protest and go against, like, you know, systemic racism? What's it called?
like activists.
Activists. Thank you. Our activists got fucking murdered and assassin, bro. We didn't have anybody to actually like represent us and talk about the things that we went through and shit like that. So niggas created hip hop to talk about the black experience, and it was never just about like, oh, I only want to hear this or I only want to hear this. It's like you got to know what the fuck was going on in all these different hoods and all these different places based on whoever was telling that story. You feel me? So it's like I never looked at, it's weird because I never looked at hip hop like that. I never seen it versus this versus that until like obviously beefs like Biggie and Tupac and shit like that. You feel me like that? But even then, you had respect. You feel what I'm saying? Like even then, it was like, okay, I got love for East Coast. I got love for whatever, because it's like that is also a part of our culture, nigga. Sometimes we butt heads and whatever the case may be, and you gonna rock with your side. But niggas not just gonna say East Coast is garbage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna ever say that. Like, I don't know. That's, to me, that's just, it's insane, bro. Like, even when I first started listening to Common, like, you know what I'm saying? Another Chicago dude. I was like, oh shit. I could have been biased and been like, when he went against Ice Cube, like, I'm just gonna go with Ice Cube. When that nigga, I listened to that nigga music and how he talk and how he woo woo, I said, oh, fuck with this nigga. Competition is just a part of our culture. That's how we bond, nigga. Yeah,
Facts.
I don't know. That's me.
I mean, that's why we're gonna bring y'all next season. We're gonna bring y'all the musical sounds from different areas. I mean, we're gonna tap in. We're gonna give you the origins. We're gonna give you. I mean, like that's why I said I wanted to do a musical.
Well,
you look like you tried to freeze yourself.
I appreciate. I don't pay attention to where people are from, like unless they make a specific point to mention it.
Yeah.
So I just collect, you know, all the musics that I like from any old where at any old time, and I like mumble rap is like a style that I don't like, but it's not because of where anyone is from.
Yeah.
Like, Ah. Went down the wrong way. It went down the wrong way. Whenever we're doing like the brackets and the things and you guys always like, I mean, I'm from here and this person is from here, but and I'm like, oh, I never knew that's where the person was from. Like, unless it's just not a point of particular interest, even though I do understand that it is representative of the artist you then become. But I think when he left, he was talking about.
Damn, nigga, the power went out.
No, nut ass internet, man.
Why is it so dark on your side? Where the lights at, gang?
Cause I'm on my phone. I'm not in front of the laptop.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
It's dark in there.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But yeah, you can go ahead and transition, family. I don't know. Can you even control it from your phone? Can you do what you got to do?
Yeah, I could do everything from the phone. You know what I mean? I just don't understand what's going on. The internet was cool the whole show. Then
they said these niggas is getting too smart.
We about to close up the ship, motherfucker. But whatever though. All right. But like I was saying though, before I got cut the fuck off, you know what I mean? Knowing your musical history is important. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially if you're gonna talk music. You know what I mean? You know, especially if you're gonna act like you know what you're talking about in music. But like, you know what I mean? I do wanna give light to, other areas in music, not just hip hop. You know what I mean? The musical culture, like in Chicago, like you was talking about, in Philadelphia, in Los Angeles, Detroit, Miami, New York.
Oh, that's
fun. Memphis, Louisiana, all that stuff. Like, I mean, so.
Nigga, you changed your name that fast?
No, I was on another
podcast. Okay. I was about to say, like, you came up with that quick. Like, I was about to say. That's
we was talking about the One Piece trailer on Make It Make Sense, so I had made that my name.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But
y'all funny.
Yeah, man. Let's get to this. Let's get to the John Jones album of the week. Who said that? And then we can get up out of here.
All right.
Here's your Who Said That. Hit the corner, make a dollar flip, and split the dollars with my mama children. Folks need Porsches, hoes need abortions. I just need y'all out my business. Never no problem playing no pictures. Never no problem spraying no witnesses. Who said that?
I know this, bro. Hit the corner, make a dollar flip, and split the dollars with my mama children. Hoes need abortions.
I'll give you a.
I know this. This is older school, right? This is older, right?
He was on Chance the Rapper album.
I was gonna say, yeah, but no, right?
My guess is Joey Badass.
Not Joey.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm like, that's not something Joey would say.
I don't know what he would say. Well, now I'm just gonna cheat.
I'm just gonna cheese. Crazy. Lil Wayne.
It's not Lil Wayne.
BJ?
He's from the West Coast.
Oh, wait, who's on the West Coast on the album? Jasmine Sullivan.
Young Thug?
No.
I don't know where he's from. I don't know where.
Matter of fact, no, he's not on that album. My bad.
Yeah, I'm like, what you talking about?
He was on J album. My fault.
This nigga.
All right, I'm not gonna cheat this time. I'm just gonna keep.
But
you said he from the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He from the West Coast. I don't even remember who was all on J's album.
He was on J album. We just reviewed his show last year.
Vince Staples.
There
Correct.
You go. That's something Vince Staples would say. Yeah. That's something Vince Staples would say. Yeah.
That is Vince Staples' song is North. You know what I mean?
North?
Yeah, I mean, but
I
yeah.
was like, why does it sound familiar, bro? I can't think of it.
But that's your who said that? Now let's get to the album of the week. Your album of the week is "To Dry a Tear" by Kamari.
Yeah. That album cover is terrible, bro.
You know what I mean? Make sure you check that joint out. Album cover aside, though, the music is fire.
It
Oh,
looks,
is it?
is that a
Alright.
guitar? Does he play guitar?
Yeah, it's a good album. I actually put it in the chat. You know what I mean? I ain't know. I mean,
Okay, I'll listen to it.
but yeah, album of the week, "To Dry a Tear,"
Make a note.
Kamari. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all check that joint out. It's a good joint.
Better.
Thanks for the recommendation.
You know what I mean? And you know, that's your show. We back next week. I mean, we got more album reviews to talk about. Also, we gonna bring y'all per Zell's suggestion, our most controversial hot takes in music.
All right, I forgot about that. I'm still.
You know what I mean? So get ready to be pissed off. With that.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
And we got, and of course, for y'all, before we leave, the albums that we will be reviewing next, I'll give you the list right here. We got Sabrina Carpenter. Hold on. You got Sabrina Carpenter, Tiana Taylor, Cardi B, Big X the Plug, and 2 Chainz. So that's your next. That's the next albums up for review.
That is
And
a collection.
Quick question. How do you? This is totally off topic. Completely off topic.
Definitely.
We've all had Kool-Aid before, right? How many packets do you use per picture?
How many what?
How many packets do you use per picture?
Well, I only use one, but I don't have a big pitcher.
Okay.
It's like a
I use the one flavored joint that I'm gonna use, and then I put a lemon packet in there. You know what I mean? So I use 2.
Cousin, come here. My cousin used 3.
Oh no!
3.
Exactly.
Why
I
you
said,
putting
"How we
3
run out
joints
so
in there?"
fast?" She was like, "I used 3. Come here.
Mm-mm.
Come here. You ain't gotta come on camera. Just come here.
Mm-mm.
Come here. Come on. Now this is the thing that I was just talking. We was just talking about culture because he just said and tell cousin, what did I tell you to use when we went grocery shopping? I said the method of making Kool-Aid when we just talked about the packets. What did I say? Lemonade and what? The other flavors.
I mean, that's
Universal, nigga, and me and you have never had this conversation, right?
You know
I'm from the West, you from the East, and this is something we.
You know
That's all I'm saying. But my nigga, even though we talked about this, use 3 packets.
I have not done this.
Never heard 3 packets.
No.
3 packets. You use lemon.
I've not
and
done
the flavor you using. That's it.
I've not.
And a shit ton of sugar.
Heard of that? I've not done that.
No, yeah, you put that lemon in there with the other flavor, it give it that. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Give it that extra little. You know what I mean?
Interesting. I only use 1 packet, and then I might like put fruit in there or something.
Black people chemists with the Kool-Aid, bro.
Or strawberries or something.
I mean, we gonna have the Hood Olympics. We gonna have the Kool-Aid making competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the Hood Olympics. So, you know what I mean? But tune in next week, y'all. We'll see y'all. You know what I mean? Tomorrow, roundtable. You know what I mean? Check that out. And also this Thursday, we are premiering the new podcast. You know what I mean? You know, the podcast about everything and nothing. That is the title. You know what I mean? It's gonna be it's gonna be a wild joint. So tune into that one. You know what I mean? It's gonna be you know what I mean? You know, also you know, I might have a Welcome to Hollywood episode some sooner or later, you know what I mean? You know, whenever I feel like it. But until then, we'll holler at y'all. We back next week. You know what I mean? Be up out of here.